Hello children, today I am going to tell you a story. A story which is based on the 6th lesson of English Literature Reader. The name of the story is The 8 Frogs and the Snake. Children, when we talk about a snake, it reminds us about a long thin animal with no legs that slides along the ground by moving its body from side to side. And children, when we talk about a frog, it reminds us about a small animal with smooth skin and long back legs that it uses for jumping. Frogs live in or near water. Once there were 8 frogs. They lived in a pond. They were the best of friends. They loved their little pond. The water in the pond was neither too hot nor too cold. But one day a snake came to the pond. He hissed and wanted the frogs to go away from the pond. Hissed means to make a sound like a very long S to show that you are angry. He wanted to stay in that pond alone, as he thought the pond to be his own, and if the frogs stayed, he would bite them. The frogs felt very scared. They hopped out quickly and jumped up a tall tree and sat there. They hated being kept out of their lovely pond. They thought to give the snake a fright. Fright means a sudden feeling of fear or shock. In the night, they all hopped out of the tree and crept up to the snake. Crept means moved very quietly and slowly. They croaked together very strongly. Croaked means to make a harsh noise, particularly made by a frog. But the snake only hissed at them. He was not scared at all. So children, the frogs thought for a solution. They went to an old frog called Nick. Nick often had good things to say when the frogs were upset. Upset means sad, feel unhappy. Nick looked at his unhappy friends and croaked that there might be a way to stay in their lovely pond. He hopped to the pond and in a big voice cried that he wanted to talk to the snake. Hopped means to jump. Nick suggested the snake that it might be better for them if they stay together. Nick croaked that they had many friends that brought them food. He asked him to be their friends and offered the snake a plan. He said that the frogs would provide them food and the snake would protect them. The snake agreed. From then on, the snake and the frogs spent a lot of time together. They all lived together happily. The snake and the frogs soon forgot there had ever been a problem and lived happily. So children, did you see how cleverly Nick suggested a plan and how nicely the plan worked? With this, we come to the end of this story. I hope you have enjoyed hearing this story. Read the lesson and write the difficult words with meanings in your practice notebook. Thank you.